Hello and welcome in, everybody. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for Wednesday, April the 24th. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This could play out at any point in time. The message may or may not be for you, so just take what resonates, leave behind the rest. We still have the moon in Scorpio, and today it's going to be forming a trine to Saturn in Pisces. And so I feel this is a major tower moment. It's at 16 degrees. Saturn is the Lord of karma, and Pisces is all about spiritual karma is what I feel. And so with the King of Swords and the moon is what I channeled in meditation connected to this energy. There's like this energy of the emotional tides linking somebody to the past is what I feel. And so there's this strong intuitive connection I feel that has really eluded somebody that is coming back online is what it feels like. So somebody here I feel is very much connected to their elders and their ancestors when it comes to some crossed over loved ones and gaining emotional maturity. So I do feel a very strong masculine energy. This could be a crossed over masculine loved one. But the King of Swords and the moon is saying cutting through illusions using logic and rationality. And so the Tower card with the Hierophant is the energy of this transit is what I feel. And so the collective, somebody here within the collective is at a powerful intersection. I was like shown being stopped at an intersection. And so this is the intersection of the blending of the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies. Collectively, we are in a massive portal preparing for union. And there is a need to balance our emotions with our intuition along with our rational intellect. And so right now I feel there's a significant shift when it comes to beliefs. The Tower energy is all about breaking down falsities, breaking down false beliefs. And so a lot of people don't like the Tower because it's a significant reminder that there's some upheaval. And so, and this could mean upheaval in the realm of love and relationships. So there might be sudden changes within relationship foundations. And I believe that's already playing out. There might be a major disruption or destruction of some old patterns here. And we usually play out all of these patterns within relationships. And so we're breaking away from the status quo. There is a masculine here, I feel, breaking away from conformity. And so take that how it resonates. You can be a feminine and embodying more masculine energy than feminine. But that King of Swords, I feel Aquarian energy too. So Aquarian energy and Pisces energy coming through loud in the energies this morning. So let's jump in with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck. I haven't used this one in a daily in a little while. So somebody here I feel is receiving visions. Self-worth is in focus, and that's been huge for a lot of us lately. I know anybody that I've talked to on the journey has really been struggling with finding their distinct purpose. There's been a lot of cloudiness, a lot of fogginess when it comes to our value this lifetime. And so self-worth issues are coming up. That Scorpio full moon brought up all of our fears, all of the stuff that needed to be drudged to the surface when it comes to repressed and hidden emotions, self-worth issues. And so maybe a heart chakra purge has activated a third eye. I do feel somebody here might be stepping into being a prophet, even like sharing their vision, sharing their messages with the collective. But let's get into it, guys. Let's see what else needs to come through. Please feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I'd love to have you join the channel. Feel free to like the video, comment on the video, and share the video, especially if you're resonating with the content and know somebody that might benefit from the messages that I provide. Please feel free to also check out the membership side of the program. Over on the membership side, I go live every Thursday at noon. We do Ascension chats. Look at somebody here has guardian angel protection. We do Ascension chats. I do card pulls. Whatever I'm guided to teach about or talk about that Thursday, we get into it. I post a birthday message over there every month for the zodiac of the month. And so Taurus just got posted. So happy birthday, Taurus. But go check it out. It's just a fun, safe place for us all to grow and interact together. And I'd love to see you over there. If you would like to book a reading with me, please feel free to check out the new webpage. I'd love to get that booked in for you as well. So you are watched over and you are protected by the divine. We are always watched over. We are always protected on the journey. And so somebody here is finding their courage to move forward. And sometimes it's scary. A lot of us have to move forward alone. A lot of us walk the solitary path, but this is where we know that we are never alone and we are divinely protected. So somebody here is being divinely protected, I feel, after a tower moment. And so there might have recently been a tower moment or some type of an upheaval because somebody was connected to a false social group or a false family structure or a false tribe. And so the tower does come in to break away anything and everything that's false, that's depleting, that's stuck, that's stagnant, especially if you're staying stuck somewhere or the universe is like, hey, there's a new romantic partner here. So I feel somebody's walking away from an entire social group, a status quo group, and this upheaval was necessary. And so there's a need to maybe recover, to rest, to heal your mind, your body, and your soul. And there is incoming messages. I do feel somebody here has broken free from some old patterns. That's interesting. The old patterns come up. And so get ready to receive a message. I do feel somebody here is really learning to let go of something. A higher power has really brought in distraction, is what it feels like, because somebody was not willing to make a choice. And when we choose not to move, that's when the tower kind of comes in and forces movement in our lives. And so there was a very uncomfortable situation here that I feel somebody evaluated and reevaluated and reevaluated, but was unwilling to choose to break free. And so the tower had to come in and illuminate the patterns and break somebody free, probably around that full moon. A tower come in, upheaval, it could be a shift in beliefs depending on where that full moon sat in your housing. For me, that full moon come in and hit me in my ninth house of the subconscious mind. And so I've done a lot of deep dive into that scorpionic labyrinth of the mind throughout the years. And so there was a lot of energies running a gamut within the collective. I felt anger, I felt rage, I felt crying. And so these scorpionic energies, they don't mess around. That Scorpio stinger comes in, and let me tell you, it hurts, baby. It definitely hurts. But a higher power is saying, hey, there needs to be a shift here. And so get ready to receive a message after somebody goes through maybe a period of rest or healing. There's going to be a significant message coming in. And this might mean the two of you doing something together when it comes to your spiritual work. Maybe the two of you are stepping into being teachers of love, is what it feels like. Teachers of love coming through. Because deep, unconditional, healthy love is seeking you. If that's what you are seeking, trust me, it is seeking you. But you first have to embody deep, unconditional, healthy love of self and of the journey. And so I do feel somebody has really considered the new path. And somebody is being called to step up their game when it comes to their spiritual vocation or their spiritual nature. Maybe even embracing new coursework, new knowledge, new esoteric studies. Because I do feel a connection here where the both of you are here to teach people to evolve. And you're here to come together because you harness the energy of unconditional love. But first and foremost, we always have to deepen that relationship to self. And so somebody here is really finding the motivation, I think, to go towards joy. So a perception shift for sure is coming through today. Let's do some illumination oracle cards before we jump in with the tarot. Look at that. We have renewal and we have growth and we have expansion. And so purple to me is indicating crown chakra, third eye activation. And then the green is like the heart energy. So a renewal of the heart. And the monarch butterflies. And so I love monarch butterflies. And so there is somebody here that I feel might have been in the ooey gooey cocoon stage, and we go through this process of death and rebirth, and we kind of have to cocoon ourselves. We have to protect our energy. We go through the upheaval. We go through the disgustingness of the transformation where everything kind of has to ooze out of us in order to spread our wings. And so it's time for a renewal. It's time to grow and expand through the heart. And there is a connection here, a deep spiritual connection here that I feel the both of you know each other's soul language. It's just a recognition of, hey, this is my person. This is my home. So let's see what else needs to come through. Let's see what else needs to come through today. So just watch for patterns here. I do think something is kind of working below the surface. There could be a recent rejection, or somebody's like, hey, I'm out of here. There's that rejecting that status quo foundation, a social group. This could mean divorce proceedings because the universe has a plan. Somebody here is in a false foundation and they can't go towards their hopes and their wishes without this release. And I feel maybe somebody's been making plans for the last 6 months to walk away, but they have not been able to actually walk away. So I do feel there's recently been some type of accusation or fight or somebody pointing the finger. And let me just tell you, when somebody points the finger at you, trust me, 10 fingers are going to point back at that person. But I feel there's great sadness here. There's some type of upheaval because I think somebody has chosen to walk away from a false foundation. They've likely met somebody new, or there's a reinvigoration of some passion here, and they're walking away because they're walking away for love. And so I do feel somebody here is definitely emotionally vulnerable, but they are getting ready to seize this new opportunity. And so I think somebody is having a come into Jesus moment. I think they're making up for past amends, and that's what that Scorpio full moon was all about, was drudging up all of the repressed emotions, all of the past, all of the dirt. And I'm hearing that Don Henley song. People love dirty laundry, right? People love dirty laundry. And so there could be some public humiliation going on here, but somebody here is definitely in a state of a coming to Jesus moment. And this is to get them unstuck because they were afraid, they were stuck, they were dealing with self-worth issues, inadequacy issues, maybe feeling like a crumpled up piece of paper on the floor in a situation of double loyalty. And so the universe is like, hey, the fresh start is here. You're going to have to take a risk. You're going to have to take a leap of faith. And purple too, once again, third eye energy. This spring is all about taking risk. And so Spirit's saying, hey, you can't leave people on red forever. It's like you're not quite ready. You're going to be ready, or you're never going to be ready. And then we get the finances. So we can't hold on to something all because of the Benjamins, all because of the money. And so somebody here has to take a risk because they can't keep reliving the past. And there is a deep past life connection here. Maybe this masculine's been waiting on somebody to say, hey, give me an invite. But let me tell you, the masculine's got to take charge. The masculine, I feel, has to take charge. And there's a need to fix something that's broken. So I do feel a deep spiritual connection. Let's jump in with some tarot. We're going to use the Archangel Power Tarot cards today. Oh my God, Ace of Cups. Seven of Michael. Don't delude yourself. There is a new beginning in love here. A possibility for a very positive new emotional experience. I feel Archangel Raphael is trying to bring two divinely guided soulmates together. If you notice the two dolphins in the background, and dolphins have so much fun together, right? Very youthful energy. Dolphins mate for life. Did you also know that dolphins not only mate to reproduce, they are a mammal species that mate for pleasure as well. And so I feel like a very pleasurable, fulfilling romantic relationship is trying to come forward. But somebody has to recognize that there's a better course of action here. The Seven of Michael is saying you have to take action. Everything you want is available to you. But maybe where you're at is not the best path. And so I feel Archangel Michael is blocking somebody from going down and repeating the same path, the same pattern, so they can choose to go towards the light. And that's kind of what it feels like coming through. So a major, major release after a fight. And so somebody here is like, hey, they've been blocked, all right. They've been stuck with the Five of Swords in reverse now. And there's a very unhealthy situation here that really isn't serving somebody, that is being released. So let's do 9 cards. Let's see what else needs to come through for a message today. But I think money and finances has been a block. Whether somebody's afraid to walk away from everything they've built, but money isn't everything. You can get more money, but you can't get more time, right? You can always make more money, but you can never, ever get back lost time, wasted time. And I feel somebody here might have wasted a lot of time in a foundation. Yeah, groveling. We get the Four of Cups reversed. So this is all done. All done. Wasting time on a situation, feeling left out. And so somebody here is really recognizing the magic in their lives. They're all done. Somebody here is really getting ready to seek out new possibilities. We get a Queen of Coins and walking away from stuckness, walking away from boredom. I feel somebody here is recognizing maybe there's something better out there waiting for me, but I can't stay stuck on somebody that maybe didn't choose me, is a big message. And so we do have a Queen of Coins here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that is maturing. We've got a very nurturing, practical, generous feminine energy coming through that is choosing love, that is choosing happiness, that is choosing love. So we could have a feminine making an unexpected choice in love. We get the Lovers, we get the Four of Wands, and then we get the Eight of Michaels. I think we've got a divine feminine that stayed stuck for a while, maybe on a twin flame counterpart situation. Maybe this is a feminine that is going to have an option to go towards a different choice. But the power of love is in focus today. I feel the power of love. The Four of Wands is saying it's time to celebrate. There is some type of twin soul union coming together, but there's also some karma that needs to be sorted out here with the eights. We get the Eight of Cups, we get the Eight of Swords. After the Eight of Swords, we do get the Judgment in reverse, so a delayed new beginning. We get the Solution or the Temperance card, and the last card out is that King of Michael in reverse, so that's the block. There is somebody here that needs to speak up. And so I feel we've got that King of Swords coming through that is struggling with some bad karma right now is what it feels like, because maybe they made an unwise choice. There's a delay when it comes to starting a new cycle, a new life. And I do feel somebody here really needs to be objective about what is really important to them, what it is that they really want in their life. And so there's a masculine here that I feel has not been staying in a place of honest integrity. The King of Swords reversed is lying. Maybe he's just lying to himself, but stuck in a situation that needs to be walked away from. And then we got this beautiful Queen of Coins that is saying, hey, I'm offering you some good advice here. You left me out in the cold and I stayed stuck maybe for a long time, wishing, hoping, and now I'm ready to move on. I'm on a spiritual quest. I'm doing what's right for me. If you want to sit here and lie to yourself, have at her. But I'm going towards the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm all done waiting for you to figure out what it is that you want, because we've got a juggling energy here. And it's important to bring balance back into this situation, I feel. And there is a need for an apology. And I feel that that full moon energy come in and exposed something. And now we get a Queen of Swords in reverse. So there could have been a separation. I feel this Queen of Coins is like all the talk. So we got two people here which appear to be a perfect pair, but they're definitely not on the same page, or they are, but in very karmic energy. And so maybe at one point in time, these two people thought this was it. I feel two people going towards divorce proceedings is kind of what it feels like. That's really what it feels like. I think two people that have really like maybe gaslit one another, abused one another. Maybe not like abused, but there's a fight. There's an accusation here. Two people pointing the finger. Two people want to be right. I do feel there's a Queen of Swords here that maybe gained some insights, and she is cutting something out too. But I feel there's like a new emotional experience emerging from some type of tower situation, because the divine is like, hey, it's time to get moving. The wheel's like, this is fated. This is destined. This is meant to happen right now for this new beginning. And so if there's been delays, if there's been challenges, I think it's because there's been some karma to sort out here. And there's going to be success and compromise coming once somebody kind of gets in the driver's seat and gets out of this situation. And that will require self-control. I also feel this Queen of Pentacles is really advancing with her career, which is triggering something, because there's a Four of Wands connected to this Queen of Coins, earth energy. And I just feel we've got this queen is getting all kinds of abundant rewards for her hard work, because the Queen of Pentacles, she works. She puts in the hard work. She does everything. She can take care of the home. She can clean the house. She can cook. She'll go get the groceries. She'll run the kids all over town to all of their sports. And she'll run a business. And she'll do it all. And she'll do it all with a smile on her face. And so we have a Queen of Coins here, an earth sign energy that has really mastered patience, self-control, and has come into some type of an alignment and forgiving and healing energy, which is flipping the script here, is what it looks like, is what it feels like. So there is a new message coming regarding a relationship, and I do feel there's been blocked communication. So I want to know what this King of Swords in reverse has to say, because I don't think he's really talking. So I think there's like a hidden ending here. I think there's a masculine moving on from a volatile situation, and he's learning that there is going to be a better way. So relief is around the corner, but what does this king have to say? Like, yeah, there's something here when it comes to a past betrayal. It's like, take a bow. I'm hearing that song Rihanna, Take a Bow. So you might want to go listen to that. But somebody here, I feel, was a very good actor or pretender. The Great Pretender is what I just heard. And so I feel somebody's really been hiding the fact that a situation has ended. Divine guidance and Five of Cups. So yeah, that King of Swords is clarified by this energy here. And so yeah, he's diluting and hiding the fact that a situation is finally ended. I do feel this masculine is finally free. That Tower come in and broke him free. And he does see a new opportunity for happiness, but I do feel he needs to put the past behind him first. There's a need to release any guilt, shame, or regret attached to this decision or this long-standing commitment. And so divorces take time too. And so I do feel there's a finality. I feel there's a lot of regret being worked through. There's a masculine here really struggling, I feel, to find the meaning in his life. I think looking at this queen as like a wise teacher, really wanting a deep emotional connection and commitment with her. But I feel somebody here got swayed by poor guidance or was surrounded by a toxic group of friends. And it's like that final ending, like taking a bow and really putting the past to bed when it comes to a long-standing partnership. So what does this Queen of Coins got to say? Because as far as I'm concerned, though, it kind of looks like she's moved on and she's put the past behind her and she's really embraced her spiritual journey, her spiritual quest, and she's going to know what's right for her. So let's see what the Queen of Coins has to say. Oh, she's strong. She might have some Leo in her chart. It has taken this queen great strength and confidence to move through forgiving somebody, I feel, that might have abandoned her or left her at rock bottom, left her out in the cold. We've got a queen here that I feel went through a lot of life challenges alone. And I do feel maybe had to heal from a negative thought process. But I'm hearing that song now too by Taylor Swift, The Prophecy, that she just released her album last Friday, I believe, and I see a storm rolling in. So get ready for a storm, an unexpected storm of emotions. But I feel we've got a queen here that really had to learn to go her own way after I feel somebody maybe walked away from her after a separation. We could have a twin soul separation. And we've got a queen that really stood her ground and did the inner child work, healed from patterns, recognized the patterns, and I don't know if she's going to want to rekindle this. I do think it might take strength to walk away from this. So let's see. Yeah, there's a rebalancing going on here. I don't know. I do think we've got a queen that is recognizing the kindredness of a connection with somebody that abandoned her or gave up on her to some degree. And I do feel there might be a rededication, but there's a need to also recognize on both parts where there might have been some self-sabotaging behaviors due to a codependency issue or an abandonment wound or a childhood wound. And so I do feel there is an energy of needing to act now to go towards this deep loving connection. And that's what the power of love is asking. So let's clarify the Queen of Michael in reverse, because this feels like a third energy. So let's see what she has to say. We get the Eight of Coins for her. We get the Three of Cups in reversed. And we get the Knight of Cups in reverse. So we've got a queen that's recognizing she's all done putting in the effort with a third-party situation. So I think she's the third wheel is what it feels like. Where at one point in time it looked like a perfect pair. We got a third wheel getting out of here. And I feel we've got a Queen of Swords in reverse that is recognizing she was in some type of romantic delusion. I think maybe this person come in and swept this queen off of her feet. And it's just, there's nothing left to celebrate there. She recognizes that. She knows it's time to put in the work and to consider her own spiritual vocation, maybe new training. And so she's also deeply wounded because I think she played into going head to head with somebody for a long time. And maybe it was all a fight over money. Maybe it was all going to be a fight over money is what it feels like. But I do feel this queen was determined to hold on for the money. And so, and I think it was all about the money for her. So we kind of got a Ten of Pentacles at play touching this queen with the 8 and the 2. And then we got the 10 of coins in reversed. And so I think there could be like a losing it all situation here. And so she might have to put in the hard work to rebuild something too. And so everything is working out as divinely orchestrated. And so there is an injustice being made right connected to a divine feminine. And so Taurus, Libra energy. And I do feel this is a great moment in time of being disillusioned, coming out of confusion, coming out of illusion, recognizing maybe a missed opportunity. We've got a divine feminine here too that has fought for justice, that has fought for equality, that has really acted upon her creativity, that is likely about to be luxuriously and abundantly rewarded for her hard work. And so we've got an Empress here that did not give up, that kept going forward after being disillusioned, after an ending. And so I do feel there is an important relationship coming in because somebody's at a crossroads and they're needing to go back to somebody that I feel they didn't recognize their value. So the 4 of Wands, I think get ready to receive a message within the next 4 days because somebody has recently released themselves from a burdensome home family situation. So tell me more about the 4 of Wands. Yeah, somebody's recently had an epiphany. The 9 of Hermit, the Hermit in reverse. And so somebody's really gone through spiritual growth, and I feel like they're coming out of the closet is what I want to say. They're coming out of the closet. Yeah, they are. They're coming out of the closet and they're taking action. They're getting ready to take those next steps. They're taking those next steps and they are scared. Somebody here is terrified, but look at that. They're going to find their determination, and they're going to find their control to go exactly where they need to go towards a life partner. And so we do have a perfect match here after, I think, a whole lot of drama, a whole lot of purging, a whole lot of pain, and a betrayal. And so 2 kindred hearts are making their way back to one another. Maybe after 9 months of separation. This could be closing out a 9-year cycle. But either way, there is going to be a new opportunity to work together. I do feel we've got a divine feminine here that is very loving, very kind, and that has received trustworthy psychic information. And there is a masculine about to take charge and about to come in with an offer. So get ready to receive an offer because this is connected to home and family. So let's get one last message from Spirit today. Oh dear, what deck? We are going to use this deck. One last message. Earth pulsing. So slow down, spend time in nature. Somebody is coming in to right a past wrong. I feel somebody is definitely having that come into Jesus moment. We see the mirroring energy. And so you might be feeling this person going through a breakdown or a tower moment as their life is kind of completely uprooted, because I do think somebody made an unwise choice and they're coming in to make amends is what it feels like. Coming in to make amends. And so energetic sovereignty is around the corner, and there's that mirror again. The mirror again. And so somebody here has really absorbed a lot of their counterpart's energy, and we are bringing this new consciousness into light. And so somebody here is free falling, and now I'm hearing that Pink song, Trustful. And so somebody really needs to trust the fall and to release their grip on any addictions in order to really fully and wholly open up and let God in. And so somebody is remembering, it's like the soul star activation. Somebody is remembering the soul plan and recognizing the fated life versus the destined life. And so the fated life is when things just keep happening to us. And the destined life is when things happen for us, for our highest good, so we can take charge of a situation and take charge of our destiny. And so karmic relationships are being severed. I do feel a karmic relationship is creating a lot of conflict in order to create the polarity needed to be recognized to embrace soul growth. We could have Orion star seed energy coming through, Orion energy. And somebody here is learning a major life lesson. It's all about life lessons, soul growth, and somebody is getting ready for higher learning. And that's kind of what I got. Somebody's longing for home, man. And this Empress is their home, and they're coming for their Empress. So I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, guys, check out the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.